Hello everyone, how you doing? To see you all. Yes, we are live tonight, part of the Sportish stream. We have more Blackline Championship Series action. We have an incredible matchup coming to you guys here live. And this one, part of the Blackline Challengers Series. Week number 1. Breeze White, New Age Octanes, a best of 5 series coming up very soon as both these teams look for their first win of the season. We've seen the Octanes before. We know these guys very well. Aaron Ishqua, Pay Pete, and Jackster. Those three having represented this New Age Octane roster for a while now. The only addition is them adding a sub in Minty. Other than that, though, these guys have actually had a good amount of competition behind their back. Maybe the last time you guys can remember this team might have been when they played in Splash Series Season 4, where they won the championship over 100x25 Team Not Found. Other than that, they played last season in the Challengers Division, I believe, as well. I believe they had a decently successful Season 2, if we look back at that one. And it's... well, so since that Season 13 performance from New Age, again, since then, been in the playoffs again for part of New Age Octanes, where they made it to top 3, only losing to Astral Heat in that for finals. And they have a pretty good position here. They actually are, I believe Astral Heat are actually in the Champions Division. Guys are in Challengers, so they didn't get to move up the division like Astral did, which makes sense. They did do worse than them. But top 3 performance means they're one of the scariest rosters in the season because they've made Zevo changes in everything they've done. And Breeze White is, I believe, a newer team. Again, it's Pulse who leads the team, which Pulse being a, I believe he actually is one of the guys who actually runs this Breeze organization, which have a good couple teams in it. Because, yeah, he's the owner of Breeze. I remember because I know he's been on this stream a lot in the past when the Breeze main team plays on here. Now he's actually going to be playing himself, leading the Breeze White in this one. I don't know how many teams Breeze do have in this one, but they have a couple here. I think they have like 3. They might have 3 different teams. Who's their main team? They have red, white, no, they have a lot more than 3. Violet, main, and black. Again, this is white. He's white playing here. A couple teams. Breeze Esports side. They have their main team, which I believe is a Premier Series team. You know what? I'm gonna check that real quick. Make sure that I am right about that. Are they in Premier? They are. They're a Premier Series, and also is Breeze Black. So main and black are both there in the Premier Series champions. Actually, I don't have any teams in Champions Series, so they've clearly skipped out on Champions Series. But again, they also have and Breeze White here in this tournament, as well as Breeze Violet, both in the region. And they have a good teams up in some of these tougher to reach divisions. Easy to get here in this position though, because it's really, really tough. Because getting out of contenders, that's really tough to do. You don't have to be super high ranked to be in this one, but like it's tough to get out. I mean, Breeze Red though are in this contender series as well. So again, they have a ton of different teams playing in these tournaments. They're gonna have a very tough time actually in these tougher divisions though. Moving up here again, Breeze have a ton of different teams in these matches. All these teams are 0-0. And tell him chat, Risky, how you doing? I didn't miss you, Risky. Nice to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. As again, we're gonna get ready for this best of 5. Only match of the night. Breeze White on New Age Octanes. What should be a pretty exciting series if all things go as expected. But again, we're gonna see how it works. Again, it's really gonna come down to how Breeze play in this tournament. Again, Breeze White are high ranked. Pulse himself has been, part of this league for a while. He hasn't. I don't know how often he's played in this league. I know for a fact he has. His organization has been in this league for quite a while. It's very different when you have to play against teams like New Age Octanes, who, they got 3rd place last season. Both the teams that went above them have moved up. Again, the team that won the division last season over Astral, I believe, might have been Live Gaming. That team, I believe, is also in the Challengers. Actually, some of the other teams that have actually also moved up as well. I mean, we saw recently. We did get to see Evolve. Exodia also move up from Challengers to get champions, even though their playoff bracket was horrendous in Challengers. They did not get very far in playoffs, and even they moved up a division due to their regular season. No, so again, for the Octanes, it was just a rough draw of the poll here for the people that seed these teams to place them here. But yeah, the best way to prove that you don't deserve to be here is to win, is to play well. Again, New Age Octanes team, yeah, had a good season last season. They just in playoffs, not in the regular season. Regular season, they were fourth in their group, and that's not a bad placement, but it's nothing crazy either. It doesn't need to do really well or have new players to really move up division. Again, Octane, just a rough seeding though that so many other teams do get pulled out. Again, Evolving Zodiac got moved as well. Astral Heat got moved up. Light Gaming got moved up. They did not. That means for this Octane side, they need to prove this season that they deserve to be again in that division. As again, they're in Challengers right now. 8 teams total in Challengers. The top 6 of each group get to the playoffs. It's a top 12 bracket. You have to play quite well to do it, says these teams in any moment. Again, they're going to play against Breeze White here in week 1 and New Age organization. We have a good couple teams this tournament. Octanes, I know they have their New Age Esports main team as well as in this tournament. New Age have a couple teams here. They're not unused to this competition. They've been in this league as well for a little while. And Demon Hounds are also leaving this tournament. Sharks are in this tournament. Pirates are in this tournament. They have a good couple of teams signed up for this tournament. You're going to see the majority of New Age's teams are in these lower divisions. I mean, Academy division, just to say, has I believe one of them in here. Pirates in here. Wolves, and they have Dragons all. They're actually also all in the same group, so make things interesting. DJ follow coming in. Who is it? It's Pulse. Hello, Pulse. Hello, welcome in, Pulse. How you doing? See you. Good luck in your match, by the way. And I hope you're doing well. Look again. It's seeing how these things will work out. Anyway, I have a couple different teams, but a lot of them hang in these lower divisions. This is probably, I believe, Octanes might be their highest level team in these tournaments. Majority of the teams actually are in Academy, and the rest of them, I believe, are in Contenders. I know Sharks, I think, are. Well, so. Now, again, these teams. Here, again, I believe this is their highest ranked team. Even Hounds are in Contenders. Sharks? In this one? Are not Sharks not Contenders anymore. I know some new things. I don't know if Sharks are. Oh, they are. There they are. They're in Contenders. Sharks are in Contenders. Sharks are in here. Demon Hounds are also in Contenders. These guys are in Challengers. And those are the New Age Esports main team. But again, most people consider Octanes the stronger of the two. I think they are the ones that's been around a little longer. That's why you can see them. You know, here in this one. Actually, I already see the roster in for Breeze White. It's going to be Pulse, Vire, and Blink. Octanes still waiting on their roster. Again, their roster being Nishqua, Repeat, Jackster, but I know they're online. It tells me they're online. So, again, I'm assuming they're just needing some warm-ups. Which is fine. Again, this is the only series of the night. It's actually a pretty late one as well, so I thank all of you for tuning in. Saying hello. Again, we'll get this best of 5 underway in just a moment. Again, it's been a crazy week 1. I'm happy that that Blackline's back up because you're going to be seeing a lot more action from this league. I like Blackline, the Championship Series. I like the matches that we get here. They're usually really high level. They're fun. The rosters themselves are usually really sweet and nice, so always happy to be doing more work for Blackline. Again, with them going at the same time as Skyward, you're going to be seeing a good amount of matches from both those leagues. Amateur Gaming League has also just started up, so we might get a few matches there. It's going to be interesting here on the Sportia stream in the next couple of weeks, especially, again, with some pretty major leagues starting or under session. And the same goes for ATS. They've got their championships tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming everything through the finals tomorrow for the Rivals Cup. And the week after, we're going to have the Ascension Cup. I'll be streaming the Wild Card. And I might even get some streaming in for during the finals. We'll see how that whole thing works, because my team is in the finals, so we'll have to see how everything works there. But for now, I'm excited to see what will happen. It's going to be an interesting night, that's for sure. Here for the Sportia stream. As again, we'll see some of the play here. Again, it's an interesting night. It'll be exciting. Again, we're still waiting on New Age Octanes, but as soon as they join on in, we're getting this guy. We're gonna get this series started. They have a 50-minute grace period though, so we'll give them all the time. Hey, prediction poll is still live. You still have a few more minutes to vote, so get your votes in. Who do you think takes this one? Breeze White or New Age Octanes? Only choose one team. I think Octanes would be the favorites in this matchup. Who knows? Really knows. Again, I don't know how this Breeze White team's going to play. They could have us. They could scare. We've seen a lot of teams though when they move up divisions do well, and teams that stick around in divisions start off a bit. Oh, excuse me. Burped a little bit. That's gross. Sorry about that. You guys can tell I just ate before. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, a lot of teams that stick in divisions after the last season usually don't do as well. Usually start off a bit slow. That works here again. Confidence. Is it running high for this New Age side who did not get to move up a division like some of their other competitors last season? And every single season, there's always teams that don't get moved up a division. Feel like they should. Octanes, do they feel that way? They might. It'd be surprising to think that they feel that way, but your season started, they have to get back into it, and they have to prove, again, the best way to prove that you deserve to move up a division is to play well, is to play as well as you can. That's how you usually get moved up divisions, so we'll see how things go here. As good luck to both these rosters, let's get week 1 underway. Breeze White taking on New Age Octanes. Octanes were a top 3 team last season, but this season it's a whole different structure, whole different outlook, with so many other competitors last season gone. Will they do better, or will they do worse? Well, season 14 for these guys and the newcomers in Breeze White, or at least seemingly the newcomers in Breeze White, starts now. Octanes on the orange, Breeze White on the blue, and Octanes already off to an early start. It's pay for Pete with 1, and New Age Octanes already putting on the pressure. The counterattack from Aranishqua, and just a bit of hesitation there from Fire. He didn't challenge early. Blink was behind him, and that kind of hesitation, it forced both defenders to jump. It gives Octanes an easy first goal of the night. Breeze White, and coming into the season, how will things look for these guys? Well, already not looking so hot on that back end. Just a bit of hesitation and a bit of lack of confidence, it feels, from this Breeze team who, I mean, they don't look like they're really trying to, they're all that confident right now. It feels like maybe they're a bit groggy, a bit sluggish. We talk about a lot of like really good teams not start off slow, but teams that we know that can win, not having the best starts in series, trying to understand their opponents. We don't know anything about Breeze White, and this is not a great start for them here this season when they're coming out this sluggishly, but again, like any other team, it is still game 1. And I think we're going to see them heat up a little bit more as time goes on. As Blake trying to clear. Pay repeat, sends it back. Octanes are not going to let you break out very easily. This is a team of chemistry. This is a team of 3 players who just work around each other so well. That's what makes them the scariest roster of the New Age Esports organization. Again, an organization that doesn't have many high-level teams to cheer for. Most of the teams are not even GC1 level game, but you see the majority of the teams in the Academy Series this season, as they have been most seasons. Only 3 teams are ranked above that. Actually, sorry, make that 4 teams. As Aranishqua looking for a double tap! Oh, he almost got that one, but it will go wide as Breeze White wants to clear. As I did see a fall coming in from Silvers, the sub of Breeze White. Welcome in, Silvers. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us for your stream. Again, you came in time to see Breeze White, New Age Octanes. Octanes with that first goal, only 12 seconds in. So far, they have held possession ever since. As now Pave repeats that one just a little wide of the net, and Blink going for it, but again, Breeze White just feels like this team just a bit sluggish at the start of this game. Part of only 4 teams out of the New Age organization that is ranked above Academy. If they have 3 other teams in Academy, at least 3 other teams in the Academy series, so again, it's New Age are not an organization known for super high level gameplay. I think last season they had even less teams. No, they only had 1 in Challengers. Now have 2 this season. Again, that New Age Esports main team also representing Challengers as well. They've gone off to a pretty poor start though, 0-2. So there's not much New Age can talk about. But Octanes maybe trying to give him a good start here. That one going across. Blink will clear it away. As New Age continuing their offense, continuing their push. Pave repeat. Can't put that one on. Aranishqua waiting in front, and Octane just, again, playing very patiently here. They're playing to the speed of Breeze White, but they're holding so much control. This one should be open. It will be. Paver Pete walks on in, and it's 2 for New Age Octanes. So I just trying to let this slow start really favor their methodical play. And for a bigger team that's not known for mechanics, they actually don't have a problem with this. They're not trying to play fast. They're just trying to play controlled. This one in front, Paver Pete! That's a 3rd one for Paver Pete! Hat-trick hero already! Anyway, Octanes off to a running start, and it's only just gotten better for them. Jackster with the pass down to Paver Pete. I told you that chemistry from the Octanes, those many, you know, months of experience with each other, without a roster move at all. These guys know each other very well, and won't expect them to slow down anytime soon. Again, it's a roster that is continuous for New Age. It's been together for a very long time for New Age. We've seen this roster so often for New Age, and so rarely do they ever get off to bad games. And these guys have faced many tough competition, but they've also been able to win in their time. Again, their most recent championship being Rock League Splashers Season 4 in the Surge Cup, where they did beat 135 Team Up Down 2. You know, again, that's a GC1, GC2 level tournament. I tell you, these guys, they might be GC2 level, but they can definitely compete with some of these GC3 level teams in the Challenger division. There are some teams that have GC3 level players. Paver Pete got destroyed there by Vire, is now going to the back wall. Aaron Iskra won't get it. Oh, and that was a free one there for Blink, but he couldn't score. You know, Octanes may be a bit fortunate that that wasn't any more dangerous, because Blink just kind of got a free shot on that net. And New Age Octanes, I mean, they're still controlling the play, but Breeze White definitely trying to throw in a few change-ups, a few curveballs, I think. As the pressure trying to find its way for the Breeze, but this one goes across. Vire, one touch, but here comes Paver Pete, and oh, he's missed it completely. That was easy for Paver, and Aaron Iskra just got forklifted about 20 feet high. Aaron Iskra got lifted in the air by Breeze White. I mean, that is good recovery from them, but I rarely do ever see a player get... You know, it's not surprising to see players get, you know, bumped and then lift and then launch that high after they jump for it, but they go straight up in the air like that. Aaron Iskra took a little while for him to get back to the ground, but everything that goes up must come down, and New Age Octanes still have offense. As pulsed through the midfield, Fire. Aaron Iskra with the save. Jackster leaves it for Paver Pete. Already moving up his Octanes, but Blink with the stop. Breeze White trying to find their way through the midfield. Jackster with another save here, and with time running out for Breeze, Aaron Iskra will have one last save, and that is another one for New Age Octanes. The first goal this series that is not accredited to Paver Pete. It's Aaron Iskra, who has an open net with a little, you know, a little fake at the end of that play. A little deke around the last defender. Octanes off to their usual start. This is what you expect from this team coming into this season. They're going to be strong, they're going to be tough to beat, and they're going to have a very simple but yet very effective playstyle when it comes to just fighting for the midfield. Fighting with simplicity. 4-0 shutout in Game 1, and New Age Octanes off to as good of a start as they can think. And with having given up 0 shots to Breeze White, gotten 14 themselves, Breeze have a lot of things they're going to have to talk through. One of those matchups that has not gone well for the newcomers into this league. Or at least into this division. Breeze White gonna have a lot to do here to try to take down New Age Octanes, because Octanes are going to make this tough for them. Again, Octanes a shutout in Game 1. I don't know if they'll be able to keep it that way, but with how consistent, how, you know, comfortable they looked playing upfield, I don't really think it makes a difference if they get scored on or not. They look like the much better team right now. They came out as a much better team. In all truthfulness, I'm a little worried for Breeze White if they continue to play that way, because it's just, it doesn't feel like it's really one where they're really trying to buy themselves goals. It feels like one instead where they're, oh my, what in the world's happening here? Oh, okay then, well, talk about strange loopy goals. I mean, we've seen our fair share of fluky goals, but this is stranger than most. It's Fire's missed and Blink. I don't even know how he gets that angle. And just, what's happened to Breeze White? What a weird start to Game 2. Breeze White finding themselves in some of the most unfathomable of ways. I'm still impressed they somehow got that. I mean, you know, Octanes will take that goal every single day, but Never have I seen a goal that fluky, that strange, at this level. And yet, it comes from Breeze White here in Rico, and they're off to a bad start again in Game 2. Octane's looking for another one. Jackster won't get it. Pay repeat. Takes the dribble. Not a lot of boost to work with, though, and Aaron Esquan didn't have any either, so no one at Octanes could shoot that play. Breeze White a bit fortunate not to have anything go against them as Pulse redirects over one. Bayer now gets the beat on Aaron Esquan, and Pay repeat. He's missed it. This one driving in front for Blink, and that one should go in. It will. New Age Octanes, and now they're having some issues. It's contagious. I'm telling you, nobody can play defense today. I mean, just... I don't get what in the world's happening, but the mistakes of Breeze White have now gone to New Age Octanes, and it's contagious, I'm telling you. Nobody can play defense. And if that's the kind of game we're having, I mean, we have these every once in a while where just nobody knows how to play Rocket League anymore. Everything goes the wrong way. Having in a whole series, rare that ever happens. And yet, we've seen weird series, but generally these don't come from this level. They don't come from the Blackline Championship Series, Challengers League. I mean, this league, it is anybody from, like, GC1 all the way up to GC3, so anything can happen. I'm still surprised. Again, these are players who, you know, deserve to be at this position, and, again, have been seated here for a reason, and it is just a strange start to Game 2. Because absolutely nobody can predict what's going to happen next as Fire. Keep it out to the corner. Pave repeats. Looking in midfield. Jackster, and he is very low on that, but he still got to the back wall. Clear it away. And New Age Octane's looking for more. Iron Ishka. And that's a best touch from Fire. In front for Pulse. He's got the block. Jackster, dribble in front. Who shot there? Instead of looking for maybe an assist there as Blake trying to chase after him, but nobody really had the boost on the back wall to make any quick actions. All just kind of laid there. As Breeze White will be first to it, but still, again, stuck in the backfield. Blink wants it clear. Jackster will get to it. Breeze White just one shot towards the net, and that's all they can muster now. New Age Octanes go the other way. Oh, what a pass in the midair! Jackster will get it. New Age Octanes take the lead. I mean, just look at this. Angles himself downwards and smashes that one in. He knows that Breeze White have a challenger coming to it. But he knows that his position, he's closer to the ball, he's got the better jump to it. He's going to be faster than a mile. He does not rush the play. Anyway, Octanes with class and with style have the lead here in Game 2. That early on from a weird mistake on the defense. Now they get one from an incredible mid-air pass. As Octanes in the midfield from Jackster. Pulse, he's got a miss here. Blake's going to be bumped away. Aaron Iskra. Fire will have it, but again, these strange plays. Breeze White do not look comfortable. I mean, this is not super pressing from New Age Octanes. It's just Breeze White are not ready for New Age Octanes. They're not ready for the pressure of the Challengers division, it feels. And, well, they're going to have a lot to talk about here in between this game and the next one, because even if they're somehow able to win this one, this is not a good first 3 minutes for this Breeze White team. They do not look comfortable. Last game, they didn't look great. This game, it feels like it's much the same. All the pressure they're getting has not worked for them as now this one almost out of the post, but here comes Anishko, and the follow-up will go in for the Octanes. Another for the New Age side. As, I mean, they're just going to an incredible start. Off the post from Pay Repeat, Aaron Ishwa says, thank you very much, he'll pick up that one. And then now Octane's starting to royally get that offense to its usual groove. Only one mistake made on defense, but that's been it for Breeze White. Having to play upfield, they've had nothing else really work for them. They've had offense, they've had shots even. They haven't had goals like this, and New Age Octanes just adding another one. Just look at this for Baby Beat, and really, I'm looking more towards this for Jackster. I mean, how do you get that? That is beautiful from Jackster. Off the back wall and in front. And that's a work of art there from New Age Octanes. I mean, their offense is just having a field day here. We still have 2 minutes to go in this game, and already Octanes are just doing whatever they want, however they want it. Is why, I mean, they're looking just for something. And coming into this division, being a new team, they're not getting a very good welcome party here. New Age Octanes are trying to tell them to regret their decision playing in the Challengers series this season. My goodness, Octanes are, well, they're dominant. Not much else to say about that. This is dominant from the Octanes. We're going to have this kind of a lead at this kind of a point, in this kind of a series, at this early of a season, against a team as new as Breeze White. Say more about the Octanes, or does it say more about Breeze? I feel like it says a good amount about both. You know how Octanes are going to usually play, and they're playing that style. One that's simple, it's one that's team-oriented, it's one that doesn't try to take itself too difficultly. But Breeze White, they've got to step up a little bit, and this is a goal that they might like, as some interesting collision from New Age Octanes, and again, every single goal Breeze White have had, they've come from just some weird outplay from Octanes that doesn't work for them. So one off the back wall, misclear there, and then this one off of a unforced team bump on the Octanes half, and I mean, the wheels are off at this point for Octanes and for Breeze White. Again, anything can go in. It's now tape pinch! Oh, that almost went in! Air disc cross follow couldn't go there, but alright, Octanes almost went for a peach team pinch, and at this point in the series, why not? I don't know what's going to happen next, and neither do I think a lot of you guys. And usually in series, you know, I usually say things are unpredictable in Rocket League, but this series seems to be a bit stranger than most. Just about anything will happen. As now Jackster going the other way. Here comes Fire. Miss. Pulse. Scores. And just, I feel like this game, you have to see it to believe it, because I definitely can't believe it right now. What in the world is happening? Jackster's hit it to his own back wall. From midfield, nonetheless. I'm completely confused. This is Challengers Division. I mean, I know this is not the, this is the, not the highest division in the backline that we've seen this week. We've seen champions level teams, but I mean, just what is happening here? That's a beautiful redirect, though. That's gonna go in for Niskra, and a beautiful redirect in the midfield. I mean, we get a mix-up of great plays like this with strange plays like that last goal. I don't know what to expect to happen next. Octanes will make it 7-3. I'm gonna be very honest. Does it even matter? It feels like a fever dream now. Like, this is a fever dream of a series. One of those games where nobody's playing at their best, everybody's playing at their worst, and oh man, I don't know if it can get any stranger. I know deep in my heart it definitely can, and honestly, it may very well get stranger here, because we've seen some very fluky goals. We've seen goals that I just never expect at this level. Nonetheless, at a level like the Academy series. Yet they happen as now Jackster, it's a straight pass to him, but won't be able to put it in, as this game will finally come to a close. Octanes will go up 2-0 in the series, but I'll be very honest, I don't know if either team deserves to win this one. But their performance is, someone's got to win though. It's Octanes who still bring the better offense by far. With it being 16 shots to 4, drupling the shooting statistics of Breeze White. The only thing that really was a miss this game for the Octanes was the amount of times they kept trying to make an outplay and sending it back to their own net. Twice they went for big clears off the wall. Once off the sidewall in the midfield, once off the back wall. Both times they missed it or hit it backwards, and that was followed up, and another one came from just a team bump in the backfield. So if those are the only goals going in against New Age Octanes, even though this game has seen a lot of mistakes, I think they should be very happy with themselves, because they're the only ones causing their own issues. And that is something that they can fix. And with their offense playing, and even so, their offense is playing so well, they don't need to play perfect defense. And at this point, they're just dominant here against Breeze White. Breeze, I mean, they've got to do something here. They've got to talk. I think they're going to use this whole minute now, trying to talk things out, trying to really get themselves going, because at this point, they just need a game. Like, they need to prove that they can at least win something against this team, because this is about as bad of a start of the season as it gets. Where Octanes up 2-0 in the series, looking for their first win of Season 14. And they're only one game away from doing it here against Breeze White in week number 1. Look to have got to another good start here, as Breeze White again still struggling overall, just getting accustomed to this, level, to this Octane side. They have the skill to do it. Do they have that team chemistry? Do they have the pace? Do they have the want to do it? Do they have the drive? That team confidence is going to be tested here in Game 3 as Fire. Oh, that's going to hurt. A big miss on an open net. Octanes have had a couple issues. Those outplays, that one being an overcommits, and that should have been Fire's goal. It should have been Breeze White with the lead. Instead, he'll look for another chance. Fire to get past Paverpete. Up to the back wall. Jackster. Slow to it. Gets dunked by Pulse. Octane just trying to take it slow. Paverpete. Only 20 boost. Just wants this one out. As Niskra with a redirect. They go towards the net. Pulse will step up in the midfield, trying to get rid of it. Octane still pushing. Paverpete dunked by Fire. And now here in Iskra, 2v1. They'll flick to the back wall. Blink. But didn't get bumped there by Jackster. He gets it away. But here comes Jackson now. Follow-up shot. And that's just wide of the net. Open chance, an open scare there for Breeze White. They've got to be careful. Here's Iskra. And he's going to make them pay for that hesitation off the back wall. New Age Octanes again score first. Fire couldn't get to it. And neither could Bulls as he waited for that bounce. But at this level, you got to play more quickly than that. The wrong position, the wrong decision. And Octanes are going to strike. Doesn't take you very long to get goals. Now they're looking for an answer. And that just bounces its way off the kickoff. Fire's going to get credit for this one. As simply put, Jackster he wasn't even close to that kickoff. Too slow. And Paver Pete, I don't know what the pre-flip there was for. He must have thought the immediate shot was coming low. There was no immediate shot after. It bounced its way in and, well, for Jackster, he's going to look a bit silly. Be jumping like that so early on in the play. Octanes, though, it's the only set piece they've made a fool of themselves on it, but that's a great clear from Aaron And Jackster wants it. Jackster's looking for it. They will not be able to have a reach for that. But Aaron looking again. That one's sent wide by Vire. Jackster. Stopped by Blink. The back wall. Pulse. Low boost looking for his teammate. As another bump from Breeze White. Definitely looking to get a bit chippy here. Towards Octanes. I like that kind of a change up in the playstyle. I haven't seen it enough from teams in this version to, be confident to go for bumps, to go for plays where they get in the, face of their opponent, even without the ball. Bumps and demos can really open up things as Blink for the 50. This one sent to the back wall. Paver Pete sends it away. The bounce. The pulse. Clears it long, but it goes straight to the Octanes who just send it back with Jackster. Paver Pete up, but I don't know if he's going to eat this one because it's still tough for Breeze White to clear. And they will, but again, it's another big clear and another send back here for the Octanes who will, again, just look for offense. And it's just a boomer ball at this point. Nobody wants to keep control of this. I want to see someone dribble this ball, take it slow, look for a pass down the field rather than just kind of sending it. Everyone's going to hit the ball so hard, but no one's trying to control it, no one's trying to keep it either. And when you don't go for that kind of control play, you can really get caught in some rough positions. As a dunk there from Blink. Extra will get to it. Low boost left in the tank, but he's still got the outplay there. Aaron Iskra following up. He's going to take it. Low boost, but he's got this one on. Blink's going to get there with the 50. And Breeze White are still playing with the series in mind, but Paver Pete with a pinch. Fire clears it. Pulse. Have this one as Fire's got the block and Jackster. He's going to be careful. Blink's got a dunk. Open backfield for Breeze White. Blink. 12 boost in the tank. And he cannot put it on as and he was looking for the shot there. Knew that none of his teammates were up with him. He saw that demo in the midfield. Went for the shot instead, but New Age Octanes were ready for it. His pulse. Aaron Iskra off the corner. Vire gonna get to it. One more touch. He's got to the back wall. This one bouncing in front. Paver Pete's got it clear. I couldn't see if they had someone jumping for that one or not. I don't think they did, but it could have been a chance they could have scored on. I mean, that one. Octanes were a bit slow to react to it. As Aaron Iskra off the back wall, trying to drop it down. Jackster. Paver Pete. Up for Paver Pete. Double! Paver Pete takes the lead. It's just such an awkward play there. He doesn't use boost to go through the ball, as most players do. And when you don't do that, you get knocked pretty heavily. You have to recover. You have to get yourself back. And it uses a lot more boost than you think it does. But the recovery is made. And Paver Pete takes the lead for the Octanes here with a minute to go. And now they got another one. It's Aaron Iskra to score off the kickoff. And the offense continues for the Octanes as Aaron Iskra off of Jackster's pass. The Octanes quick to add another. A 2-goal lead. They're making very quick work of Breeze White. It was a tied game for the longest of times. Octanes now score 2 in a row. And Breeze White are stunned. And they might stay this way as more offense coming. Paver Pete almost got that one, the last defender. Jumps very early for it. Only got a slight piece of it. Octanes still there as Aaron Iskra with a pinch. Oh my goodness, what a pass to Paver Pete. Aaron Iskra, my goodness, a beauty. Infield for Paver Pete. And just look at this, the pre-jump. He had no boost on that one. Just a piece, just the knowledge of mind to go for that one. To know that there is Pay Repeat on the other offensive corner. No way Pay Repeat would have told him he was ready for that. I mean, that is just such an intelligent play from Aaron Ishqua. And anyway, Octanes again having an incredible start to this season. Pay Repeat, there's another one. 3 goals again for Pay Repeat. He is on a shooting clinic. And he just can't miss. This is 3 for 4 this game, and a hat-trick in game 1. At least 1 goal in game 2. Pay Repeat. This guy is running amok in the field, and nobody on Breeze White has the way to stop him, because this looks like the much better player. As now Bayer wants this one, and Pay Repeat will get the block. Time is going to run out here for Breeze White. The things fell apart so quickly. 4 straight goals against them in the final seconds of this game. They might have another one as 2 players miss. Pay Repeat. Dribble on, gets that one. Couldn't get the fake under blink though. Octanes will win this one. A 3-0 sweep, an incredible start. Welcome back to Challengers Division now in Season 14. Octanes, again, proving that they are a dominant force. And Breeze White, their welcome party, will not be so welcoming, as they got the floor wiped under them. Octanes, another multi-shot game. It's 12-4. As a 3-0 sweep. Octanes, again, we've seen them on the stream so often in the past. We know what they're like. And, I mean, they're continuing to do that this season. No, I don't have any complaints about it. It's about how they're playing, because we know how they play, we know that they like to play. Again, they just look incredibly composed, as they should be. And that looks confident, that plays confident, that is confident. Again, just a 3-0 sweep. Again, a 3-0 sweep, they're going to be happy with that one, and that is a very quick stream, but it is how things work sometimes. As, again, thank you all so much for joining. It's the only match tonight. Unfortunately, didn't have any others, but tomorrow, again, we're going to have that ATS Rival Cup final event, so you'll be seeing some more high-level action there on the Spotty stream. But for now, I need to go to sleep. It's late. Again, thanks to both these teams for booking me. Congratulations to Octanes for getting the win. That is it from me here on the Spotty stream. Thank you all so much for joining, being so supportive. See you all again very soon tomorrow here on the Spotty stream. Thank you all.